Hello everybody, sorry I haven't been around. I've been very busy with the craft fair and everything, and also I've been sort of going out a bit. I went to a food festival yesterday, and the week before I went to like a one-day craft thing, kind of music type thing. It took me 3 days to get over that, mind, because it was so hot, so I was not brilliant. So anyway, I'm okay now. I am doing the craft fair this week, and because it's half term, and next week. Yeah, it's bringing in a little money for me, so I thought I would carry on doing that, and in between I will do my digitals and this. So, and so sorry, I mean, I haven't been around doing videos. There's loads out there, so, but I think it's time to do one now. Right, I am trying to clear the decks. As you can see, this is absolutely nothing what I've got. I mean, remember I stamped all these recently. I'm going to use some of them today, or else they're just going to be put behind in a pile and then never seen again. I do put things in plastic bags, and then I put them in a pile. I've got the tags that we done, I done with Tracy, that kit there. I'm going to cut some of these down and utilize them. I've also got a load of stuff that I'd embossed and everything from Tim Holtz, and I've also got a load of things that I can't remember what it was called. It was a collection, wasn't it? Things that I've cut out from Tim Holtz, things in here. So I want to use some of that as well, if you know what I mean. These just hanging around. And also I done these at some point years ago, and they were just in this lovely little box, so they look a bit silly in there, to be honest. So I'm going to make things to fill this up, and then I think it'll look nicer filled up, and as you do. So that one fits in there, okay. So and these do as well, but these I thought I could mount. I've kept these because I've ordered them, that's why, and I didn't want to use them. I've got a few more somewhere, but until I've cleared the decks, I couldn't tell you where they are. So may use some of those. I think that is the size that I want. Yeah, it's too shallow for tags, so I've got taller ones for tags. So I thought that's a good size. And when you think about it, some of this can. Oh, that's it. I was going to cut a tag down. Use some of that, because look how good that looks. And maybe then once I've cut it down, utilize this, because I can restitch over that. I quite like that, actually. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I want to fill this up, right? Just so it looks nice on my shelf. Or once it's filled up, I might even give it away. Who knows? But it's a project in my head, and I think until I've done it, I can't move on. So this one I'm going to do first, I think. Let's have a look. I'm just wondering whether the contrast would be better. Actually, that's quite nice with that label there, look. Because it's quite green on green, isn't it? So it becomes quite green. Green on green. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, let's mark that. And I've got loads of these cut out, and they're just sat in a bag. So we've done loads at the time. I must have done about 80 tags at the time, and then you get tagged out, don't you? So you got to move on. So I think, let's have our. Yeah, that's a sort of. And go a little tiny bit taller, just so that we get, not everything exactly the same height, but so while I'm there, I'll cut that one down as well. Yeah, the craft fair's really picked up now, so it's quite nice. I'm just gonna go under that mark there, because it's and it's fun too to mix with people and everything. So I've been really enjoying it. So I am only doing every other week. In the summer, the 6 weeks in the summer, there's a couple of, I'm doing twice where I do the 3 days. So, and of course I sold quite a lot last week. So I've been, last couple of days I've been crocheting, and now my thumb's had enough. So that's got to have a rest. So I thought, right, back to the studio. Yeah, I did sell quite a lot last week. So I thought, oh, I've got to replace what I sold for this week, because it's half term, if you know what I mean. So there's quite a few people about. Okay. Right, so we chose that one, didn't we? I did have a new one of these, but oh, that's it's not new, but all right, let's get some on there. So I hope you've been all well. I'm sure you have. Yeah, like I said, I have loads of videos out there. I mean, Junk in the Trunk was a good series. 100-day project I loved. So not sure whether I'll do that again. I just might double into it, if you know what I mean. I just it was nice. It was a lot, you know, to do, and I think it all went a bit pear-shaped after that, because I got so involved in that, nothing else happened. So, and then it was really hard to get into things, and then I was making Christmas presents. Yeah, time I finished, I got way behind. So, but I really enjoyed it. So, like that. Then I think I'm going to put a tab on the top there, or something. Maybe a ticket or something, and then make a hole in it. Just let's see if we got anything that goes. I've got loads of bits here that, oh, they're quite, oh, that might work. Just to put a hole in there. That's it. There should be a video on these, but where it is, I don't know. It could be a Junk in the Trunk. I really can't remember. But it's usually under sort. Oh, it might be in my toppers file, that sort of thing. Oh, I was going to cut the sides off. Yeah, it's, you can imagine. I've project after project, and then, yeah, my studio is such a mess. I don't like it really at all, but so I'm just going to cut this down. Okay, I'm going to back this, see what I've got here. I'm over my sister's tomorrow, so we're going to be, what are we doing tomorrow? I think actually we're going to prepare for like a journal, inspiration journal. So, and we'll be doing things like, oh, I should do it the other way. Sorry, folks. Hold on. I don't have to cut around that top. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to play with paper, basically. We've sort of all lost our way a bit. We've all been knitting and crocheting and things like that, and we want to get back into throwing paint around. So we said, right, put it away. We'll do knitting and crochet once a month. And then the first Tuesday of the month we do that. And then the rest of the week, rest of the month, we're going to work in this journal that we're making out of just watercolour paper. We're doing out of sort of watercolour paper. And then we're going to decorate the pages. And then we're just going to do different techniques. And then we're going to put them in the journal. So just to see what happens. We're just all playing. There's 4 of us now, because my other sister comes down. She's a knitwear designer, actually. So she's coming down. And then Tina, that's always been with us. So, and my other sister. So we all do different projects every week, and Thought, right, let's do something together again, like we used to. So, oops, just a bit of rubbish there. Take that off. There, so that's made that a little bit firmer, hasn't it? So I think before I stick this on, I'm going to stitch around that. Okay, and then that will be glued on. Okay. And it's just, I don't know, it's made into something. Yeah, actually, that could be a little pocket, to be honest, in there. You could have a little tag coming out of there. So I think that's what I've done it for. Yeah, if I remember right. Let's see if, I'm just wondering whether I can have that sticking out. It doesn't hit the box. Which would look quite nice, wouldn't it? Yep, it will. So I'm going to stick that over there and have a little pocket. Maybe we can make a tag out of, we cut off here. There we go. Sorted. So I'm just going to stitch around that. What have I got? I've got black in, so that's great. Right, okay, so while that's, I've just stitched around that. I did put a few little bits from me bit box here, the threads that I've been using on the black. I just scrunched them up a bit. Okay, zigzagged over them and then trimmed them. So then it looks like, you know, like that. So a bit messy. Okay. So that's, yeah, sticking down there because it's cardboard. Yeah, we need to make sure that you've got a good contact there. All right, so I'll leave that to dry and we can do the tag up. Use that one. I'm going to cut off. Yeah, I am going to cut that top off there. So it'll be a little skinny tag, but that will be all right. Again, it needs to be backed because this is not very thick. Actually, I think I'll leave that there. I quite like that rough bit there. Just make sure that fits in nicely. Yep. Okay, let's have a look to see what shows. I think I will do that. Yep. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to put that there. Just, again, just a scrap. Right, I haven't got anything for, oh, I know, a bit of jute. That'd be nice in there, I think. I can say I haven't got any bits and pieces around me. I'll just get a bit of jute out of here. It's nice and fine. Okay, keep it going for a bit. Have it sort of in the middle, so okay. And that goes in there. Okay. Right, another one. So again, looks better, doesn't it? And then it'll fit nicely in here. And once there's a few in there, they'll stand up. Yeah. Right, let's do this one then. Again, that's quite a lot of green, so I might swap things around and bring that in. Yeah, lots of green here. That must have been in there as well. Okay, yeah. I'm liking that. Different texture. I think that's fine. And then put a top on the other side, which will be nice, won't it? Anybody wants to know the kit, it was a tag fabrication kit that me and Tracy done, so we sort of had half each, so just might put a little bit of something up. That's cut a bit blunt on the top there, if you see. So what I'll do is get a bit of this paper would be all right, actually. Have I got any there? Yeah, I've got a bit. That might be all right. So the eye away from that top of there. I'm just gonna uneven this bit there. Okay, that's better. And again, better when it's stitched around. Because at the moment I keep looking at that thinking, oh my gosh, that looks funny. Top. I know I could cut them out, but I'm trying to sort of use all my bits up. Right, let's see if there's a different. It says transport, that's all, so just seeing if there was anything. Just was wondering if we could keep the bird on. We are pushing it a bit. I think that would be all right. Okay. Let's just uneven that. This is that brittle paper. Okay. Gonna, oh, might be right there. Yeah. I was like, I'm sure that fits somewhere. That's it. Okay, right, let's stitch around that. And there we go. So all I done was chop the corners off of that, stitched around, okay, backed it, yep. And then this was in my little pot here. That's all right. This is all I had in it, was those three, well, 4 things, look, because that was just off my desk, so, and that was been hanging around, so that went perfectly as well. So that goes in my little box. That's number 2. Right, and next one. Oh, need some tags first. Let's see, they're all cut out there, look. Right. Let's pick one. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Let's see what can go on. Oh, that's going to be quite nice. Yeah, there's my template. That's another one of those. So I will do, shall I do that on there? I'll do that one first, I think, because that can go the other way, can't it? Yep. I think I'll stick that on that one. And there we go. So that was very similar to the other one I done. So I just made a tag out of what I cut off of here and put a transparent vellum sticker over that one. Just kept it simple because I thought it went nice with this here, because there's quite a lot going on that one. And then a little bit of sari silk for the top there. That goes in there. Yep. I didn't put anything on the top of that one, so I don't think it needed it, because I've got this coming out here, so I was fine. Right, okay, looking better already, isn't it? Right, so got to find another tag now. See, I'm reluctant to cover. Oh, should we do something like a pocket? Yeah, I'm reluctant to cut these up for sure, you know. I can't. I just love them. I like looking at them. Right. We could, let's have a look, make something like a pocket out of that, and that could have a tag inside. There we go. That's quite easy, really, isn't it? That was just you know, a bit off of 12 by 12 sheet, Tim Holtz. Again, love it, love looking at it. So I think we will do that. I think I'm just going to trim that little bit up there and make like a tag bit that comes down. So I'm just going to trim that off a bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, that should be right. And just cut the tag shape. And I just didn't want this straight. Just wondering whether to do a little policy closure there. That might be nice. And I have these, so already cut out. They're quite fine though. I might use mine actually, because they're ready. They need to be. I've only got 3 cut out. I most probably could find another one, but let's have a look. These ones I've done earlier, and I think because of where it's going, we're all right if it's a little bit bulky. So this is more same colour. Mind you, they're quite nice too. Right. Okay. I'm not sure whether this is going to happen yet, because let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh, look at that. That might work, because that's a really small one, isn't it? Oh, that's the other way. Yeah, and they're a little bit too big. Right, okay, I'm going to leave that. Just going to put a grommet. Yeah, and that's going to be the pocket. I'm just wondering if I could trim one of these down. I can't even stitch around. Yeah, I can stitch around them, but I can't back them because they're just too nice. I might just have to... Oh no, that fits in there. Oh gosh, yeah, it does. Right, but let's have a bit of colour. Right, stitch around that. That's going to be in there. Grommet on there. That's perfect. Here we go. Sorted. I won't put the grommet in yet. I'll just put the hole in. Right, leave that for a minute. Stitch around there to shut that pocket up. And that's going to go there and stitched around. Oh my God, it's just so easy, isn't it? I mean, yeah, making use of those anyway. And here we go. Okay, I'm going to leave all the threads, I think. Oh, just a little bit shorter on that one. It's a little bit long. There we go. Okay, so I just stuck that on. All right. And there's that. And I made that into like a little notebook type thing. Yeah. Write a few things down there. Stuck that in there. I don't like to put anything too bulky on if this isn't a proper closure. If you've got like a magnet or a policy thing, then you can you know, make this a bit lumpier under there, but that on its own looks brilliant, and it will go very nicely in my box. Yeah, there we go. So I've got to fill it up so that they all stand up nicely. Right, yeah, there we go. So that's made a start. I've actually got to go now. I didn't get much time in here because it's actually a bank holiday Monday and my family are calling for me. Mum, when are you going to spend some time with us? Yeah, these are like 21-year-old and 22-year-old, so they need me still, which is lovely. So one day they won't. And so I'm going to go and spend a bit of time with my family. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to actually edit this a bit later, so it should be up on the bank holiday Monday night. All right. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, and speak to you soon. Bye.